Okay, okay, okay. Not too shabby. That's kind of working, huh? I'm like bitches. Okay. So basically, wait, let me check something else real quickly. Swiftly. How do we do this? Teddy! Thrifty! What's going on, my little buddy? Yeah, I'm thinking, actually, how do I know? How do I know? We don't. Wait, we need to be very careful. This is the originalos. We're gonna close this thing. We don't need to be here. Sup, Pullman? Sup, man? Sup, my dude? Welcome. GG. What's up, Ashton? What's going on, brother? My little brother. My little brother. So basically, I'm gonna do some stuff. So I have this thing. So basically, when we click on one of these characters, right? So everything is kind of cached, but I'm using use query for this thing, and I want to actually refactor the chat because I'm using a lot of in-memory shenanigans, and I don't want that. I want to use an instant server sync instead of managing it myself with some state. The problem is, if you want to sync with the server, you're gonna have problems because when you... I'm gonna show you what's going on. I'm gonna show you. Let me open up. For example, I have no fucking clue. Wait. Componentos de la mierda de la paraguita del corazón de la transportada de la cocaína de aeropuerto. It's gonna be in routes. Companion. Here. Here. Where is a loader? Do I have a loader? I have no loaders. So there are no loaders because I'm gonna use deferring. I'm gonna use loaders but defer it. So what's the problem? So for example, let's say, what is this here? Man, so many fold arrows. Let's say the stupid profile page, for example, right? So let's say you do something like an export async loader, something like this, right? And you do it an await, and await. What is this? Export async functional, of course. And we do something like a sleep. We can't. We need to do something like promise. Is it resolve? Sleep. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. But let's say I'm sleeping for 5 seconds. Right? And I go to this profile page. That I clicked. And now nothing happens. Because I need to return null here. That's the thing. Right? So if I do it again, you see, if a user clicks it, it's going to load this stupid thing. And then suddenly it's going to be in here. Right? For example, again, I click it and a user needs to wait. The server is getting some from the database and all that stuff. And then it comes here to this page. That's basically server-side rendering in a nutshell. The thing is, we don't want that. We wanna have a spinner. You know what I mean? Spin to win. We wanna have a spinner. We wanna load things on the side. On the side, mate. You know, maybe. And Remix has these cool concepts like outlets, and then it all can yada 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 yada. Now it works fine with Whose query. For the people that don't know what Whose query is. Now you see it's all rendering like it's zooming. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's a zoomer. You know what I mean? And that's because use query. And we're gonna refactor that with remix. Loaders. I'm gonna try at least. I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna do a little experiment. Because the chat is... It's... complicated. For no reason at all. And we don't like that. We don't like complication. We only like companions. You know? What's going on, brothers? Sattleman, kinda tired. I'm feeling my job makes me dumber. Yes. Is it the same project from HMX Vids? Yes, but we're rewriting. Salam alaikum, Mansoor. What's going on? Alaikum. Salam. This used to be a Golang streamer. Nah, it's not true. I'm a businessman. Millionaire, you know? Actually, I want to quit with all this stuff. But I decided to come back, you know, to do this thing. To show you guys some stuff. Instead of writing Golang. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna do some things here, right? So I'm gonna close this bullshit. I'm gonna create some new stuff in here. How can I test this? I'm gonna make something new. I'm gonna say it's gonna be profiles. Profiles, right? And then I'm gonna make a new file. Actually, it's not true. Okay. I'm gonna make a new folder. I'm gonna call it ID. Mm-hmm. The hell's that? Hey! What is this? You see, I can't. All right, but what is it doing that? Why? I want to have a layout. Jesus, man, why is it so complicated here? New file. Layouts, TSX probably. Well, why? It needs to be an ID, man. Why is that doing this? What's going on? Ah! Okay, that's what I want to see, right? If I open an editor, that's what I want to see. I want to see these things like this. Okay. I want to have chat in here. I want to have profile. Gallery, huh? I want to have gallery in here. And this is the ID, chat gallery. And this is the layout for this thing. Okay. Okay. We're gonna return, actually...
One of these days, you're gonna get paid. Better watch your back. It's gonna get personal.
Gets personal. It gets personal. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Can I just copy all this stuff? Because I'm the best programmer in the world. Use vacation. Reset conversation button. This is gonna be the layout. Wait, how I'm gonna... companion first name. We link to nothing. We link to slash nothing. Oof. Use parameters. App context. Oh man, this little rewrite is maybe not the best idea, but I just want to test something real quickly, which is most likely not gonna happen. So, okay, companion. I'm the most confused man in the world. Actually, to be honest, I'm gonna delete everything inside this thing. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it simple to start real quick because I'm a little bit. It's gonna take way too long, and I just need to test simple things, right? So look at this. It's that easy. I'm gonna say this is from the layout, right? That's this thing. Okay, cool. Now, next step is to basically let's do chat. Let's do chat, for example. So let's do a new file. It's going to be underscore index tsx. Yes, that's 100% correct. When in doubt, give me a shout. By the way, guys, before I forget, I'm looking for some beta testers here. So if you want to test this thing, I'm going to give you premium with some credits and all that stuff. You can do whatever the fuck you want in here. The only thing you need to do is join the Discord of Fanmade. Where do you find this Discord? You go on the site, you click here. Patrick Sins. You click on Discord and then you DM me and I will give you a beta access. You can try to break it so we know if it's built decently. You know what I mean? If you're interested, I love you all. See you there. Alright. Chat index. So we're gonna call this actually exports default function chat, right? Just like that. We're gonna return something real quick. Let's do this. Why not? Main chat. Punch. Okay, so this is the real stuff. That's fine. Now we're gonna go to. Let's do something like profile, and then chat, right? Presenter. Catched by the error boundary. That's fine. No problem. I'm gonna fix that. Profiles, my man. Yes, this is from the layout. Yeah, I'm still so confused why this can do it perfectly. Companions, ID, you see? And here, it's like completely fucked up. What is going on here? Why is it just there? What's going on? I'm confused. Looks good to me. This is weird. Collapsed folders. If you have a parent folder, it flattens it. Ah, because okay, it's the parent folder that basically has no jingle wingy. I see what it is. The parent folder is empty and then it's doing... No, it's not. The parent folder it is empty. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's good. I was confused. The thing is that, so basically this is gonna have a header, right? So each of these profiles, so the main goal is to migrate from use query to directly deferred suspense loaders from Ramax. Where is chat then? Where am I here? Outlet, baby. Outlet. So the layout. So each layout will have basically this thing, right? You click this, it's gonna have the header, this. Why is this such a weird design, Anthony? I understand, but it's a mobile design, right? So if you go to mobile, it's gonna make a little bit more sense. You see? It's gonna make a little bit more sense. I understand, right? The outlet is generated. So each of these, the outlet. Yeah. I got it. It's in my mind. I have a source of inspiration. Do we need this? Maybe we do. Header. This thing. Close this. Header again. Let's go to this page. Copy the header basically from what we have here, to be honest. Makes it a little bit more easier. Let's paste it in. Delete these two guys here. Save. Avatar. Always dangerous. Radix. Components. We need the profile cover. We're gonna actually do a little bit of this real quick. We're gonna have the avatar fallback and then the companion. We're gonna actually do this and say foo the bar. Hey! We don't have profile yet? Chat. Okay, food bar. Look at that. Beautiful. Can you see this? We're already winning. If my dad comes, I'm winning. There is too much TS going on here. Add some sprinkles of Go and your SaaS will be successful. Yes. How many zeros do you have on your bank account? If that exceeds my zeros, then I will listen to you. I'm joking. It's a joke, man. What's going on here? Why not separate the backend and keep it in Go? Why? Yeah, because guys, listen. I'm a new person. You know what I mean? I'm new. People are flaming me, building my $15 million application in Remix instead of Go. Can you imagine that? In what kind of world do we live? Let me focus. This stream, I said to myself, Anthony, don't let you distract you. Focus. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so now, the main goal of this thing is, we need a companion. So what we could do, is we can make an outlet. Okay, listen guys, I'm gonna give you an example. If you can build this as fast as it is right now, it's live, you can test it. I cannot click because I'm gonna have images in here that you don't want to see. If you can build this as fast, as cached as it is right here, in Go with HTMX, with the exact same user experience, I'm gonna give you $1,000 live on stream. And you need to build it in 3 weeks. The same user experience, right? No bugs, the same things, right? The same things that pops up You know, everything the same, cached. You know what I mean? Everything. Filters, cached, fast, zooming. With HTMX, without a single fucking error. If you can do that, 1,000 euros. 100%, I don't care. Psh, what's 1,000 euros? Nothing. Why? Because I write TypeScript. I'm starting to actually understand why people hate me on Reddit. I'm starting to understand why. It's gonna be an outlet. We're gonna render the rest here. Is that? Let's focus a little bit quicker. Where is this oilet? Oilet. Spending oilet. That outlet here. Okay, cool. Right. But that basically means that the chats, if I change this to profiles. Boom. Yeah, we don't do that. Boom. Okay, main chat this. Okay, works like a charm. I'm gonna. I had enough. It's too warm in here. Okay, so the goal is we go here and we are going to get ourselves a companion based on the idea. So we're gonna do this by making a loader first, right? Instead of use query, we're gonna do it on the loader side. Export async function loader. This thing request. This thing request maybe. Can type. Still not learned. It's gonna be requests function loader args.
Activate.
This thing, right? Then we're gonna do something like const supabase. It's gonna be create supabase server client with a request const data companion error. We don't handle errors. I forgot. How can I forget? I'm new to TypeScript. We don't handle errors here. What a world we'll live in. There's gonna be a waiting. I need to check because we need to do. Where is? Look at that.
Activate.
Wait, that's companions. That's not what I want. This one is it? Get companion. We're gonna reuse this function, or we're gonna do right now, huh? But this function is written for use query, right? We need to throw this thing. So I'm gonna actually copy this thing and I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this. This client. Close this. We don't handle errors. Data companion. Alias this thing, and then companion's profile picture cover is true. Boo UID. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna say params. Rams. It's gonna be ID because yeah, it's companion from types. Boom, just like this. The error we don't care. This is the companion. Actually, to be honest, we can handle the error. Why not? Because we're gonna have an error boundary. I just learned about that, right? We just throw it and the error boundary does this thing.
Activate.
So I'm gonna do this. If error throw error. Fuck that shit. And then we're gonna return here. But we need to defer it, right? I'm gonna just do it normally and then we're gonna make a defer response, right? Companion equals use loader data, this thing, type of loader. Just like that, space. I'm confused. I'm really confused here, not gonna lie. Normally it cannot do this, but maybe it's just me. Guy turned from a goal line guru who flamed jazz bros to a jazz bro who runs against Go with 1 year. Man. Bro, listen. I'm thinking about the words to find to say. And they are so disgusting that I can't find them. Oh man. Just gonna give me this avatar image, man. Yeah. Actually, that's fine. The thing is, how do I get this profile covered? I don't even understand why this gives me a why this gives me an issue. What's going on here? Makes no sense. Is it because I'm in a fucking... in a layout or something? What's going on? %100% sure this is correct. That is what it is. Let's leave it like that. How do I get this profile cover? I'm not quite sure anymore. Get profile cover. This sounds like a very dirty function. Yes, let's hide it. And people ask me, Anthony, why you stopped streaming? Why you were all my friends. Oh, you were doing so good, man. Listen, I'm getting really like. Oh, programming is like the worst thing to be in, man. Luckily, I'm not one. Luckily, I'm not a programmer. Jesus. So, Sunday Adams. Yeah, the thing is that I don't even understand why it's complaining. Is it because... is it the Z thing or something? Like... I'm so confused. Look at that, guys. This is correct, right? Use loaded data type of loader. Is it because I throw here or something? Use loaded data. That's what it is, man. Fuck that shit and we'll fix it. Okay, so that's that. So the thing is, what happens here is that we need to wait right now, right? If I refresh, it's fast because it's locally, right? But you need to understand that this is going to take some time and we don't want to wait. It's very annoying when a user clicks on these links and it clicks and it needs to wait like 500 milliseconds or something. It's like, huh? Especially on mobile, there is no feedback. So you instantly want to show something on the screen. It could be a spinner, it could be whatever you want. But you want to show something. So what we need to do is, I think we need to do defer. How does it work actually? Remix, defer. Defer, return this thing. Okay, I can't do that. Need to import this bullshit. This one? And we can await. So we need to delete the await function here, right? It's actually pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm experimenting, right? I'm experimenting with the deferred right now instead of the normal thing that I had. Am I recording a macro or something? What's going on? And then the question about this. The exact same thing that I have. What's going on? I'm gonna copy this thing. Suspense. There's no fallback, huh? That's what it is. Load my shit. Wait, it's gonna work like that. I'm always confused with these special syntax. Something like this. Load my shit. Waits. Just like that. Delete this. Product reviews, we don't have that. Should be an outlet, huh? Where is outlet actually? It's gone! But wait. So that means that we need the that we need the outlet context, right? Because companion, because I don't wanna actually maybe.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
Companion is this thing. But wait, do we really need to have this? That's the question, because we can do something like we need to 100%, right? Something like this. Maybe not. Okay, it's actually, to be honest, very fast, but that's because local. But the thing is that we don't want to wait until this companion is loaded, but we want to actually render what we have and show a loader. Then it's going to render the childs. It's gonna load my shit here. Then here. And that's going to be the chat, this thing. Which we're gonna say something like context, const. Because right now everything lives inside of a cached state and it's just so annoying. Maybe a context is better. Const companion is use outlet context. Of course, it does not know what it is because we didn't type it, but we can do this if we really want to. Does it work like that? It doesn't work like that. It's something like this, I guess. Companion. No? Am I really stupid? I can't see. It's fine. We'll fix these types later on. It doesn't really matter. Companion, and then we should actually do something like, just to test, companion, first name or something. Okay, this works. No error. Benjamin, man. That's why I wasn't working. What else going on? Use loader data. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Benjamin. At least we have one useful viewer. Of course, there will be multiple, but you know what I mean? Okay, this is a problem because this is going to be something that I struggle with the whole time is these things, because this needs like a companion and this is probably undefined as well, right? So we need to do this. Wait. No, it's impossible. You see, and that's why I didn't use the deferred stuff from Remix yet, because you can do this, right? Because this is not yet resolved, so you can't do that. So you need to resolve the whole shebang. Is there a way to do this? No, we can't. Right? Unless you basically suspense everything. Not without RSC, no, it is. And that's what I'm using. That's why I use query, right? And it works fine. You don't need to wait. It's directly there. You see it, fallbacks, and then boom, all works fine, right? It does the same here as well, right? You see these loaders. Anyway, but still. There must be a solution. A solution could be to actually say, to actually do something like, oof. Can I do this? Something like this. This is the resolve thing, right? I mean, is more trouble than a regular SPAs. It is 100% more trouble. That's why I didn't do it, and it works perfectly fine. But I was thinking maybe I can do it at somehow. But this is not SSR at all, right? This is just like client loading, to be honest. It's not, it's SSR. But without blocking on the server, you know what I mean? Without blocking on the server. I'm just thinking, is there a way I can fix that? What's going on here, man? It's not assignable. No. To be honest, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna call this companion query, actually, right? Let's do that, because it makes more sense to call it like that. And now solves all our problems. I have some coffee left from this morning, like a little bit. It's gonna be cold. Maybe it's molding as well, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about the addiction. Okay, this is actually gonna work. Nobody knows, right? So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna change this to profiles. Of course not, because what did you expect? Yeah. Shit. And now everything is broken again. God damn it! It's fine. How does it work, man? I think... Wait. Resolve companion query. Companion. This is what they say in the documentation, man. Product. Await resolve reviews, and then right? No? Ryan Gosling, man, what's going on? Ryan Gosling. Wait, I already tried this in the beginning and I had the same problems because I didn't fucking know what's going on here. Get profile cover companion. This is not companion. What is this? This is a JSON object Postgres builder companion. Damn, that's wild. But I think it's gonna be okay. It should work, but it doesn't work. Why? Can we console log this thing? You can, right? What the fuck is that, brother? It's not resolved. Ah, yeah, okay. It's because this cannot be companions, brother. This is a super base shenanigans going on here. Hey ho! Hey ho! Can we do this? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't fucking work like that, brother. Which editor is this? Zet. The guy you play in mid. So the thing is, this is going to return us two things. It's going to give us data and it's going to give us an error, right? If we resolve the query. That's what I'm thinking, right? Companion query. Companion. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just keep it companion. Otherwise, that's going to break. Let me inspect it again. What is this, brother? That's is there a way to resolve this thing easier? Yeah, I need to await, but if we want to defer it, we don't. The problem is that this thing is gonna be... We need to do it differently. We need to do... I need to do this, like foo, for example. Is this? It's a little bit annoying with Supabase, but normally you wouldn't have any problems with that. So we could say data error. There's a wait. We await this thing. We have data. To be honest, fuck the error, because we are living in TypeScript. We don't handle these things. And then we're gonna return the data here. Right? That's it. And that's gonna be foo. And that's gonna be the companions query. Companion query. Save that. Return. Get this thing. Suddenly this is a companion query. Companion query. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Somebody needs to solve this. And it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be ChatGPT. Fix this now. I was excited to use this new kind of a method, but now I'm not excited anymore, to be honest. Okay, you need to do it like that. That was close, isn't it? Promise companion. I was pretty close. Companion query, call it. Haha! I was so close, man. Yes. I'm the most closer. And then we have all this stuff. Where is outlet? Hey. Header. Header here. Outlet here. Yeah. This. Una fragmenta. Save. Yes. And then context is this. Boom, boom. Actually, to be honest, yeah. Companion. Just like that. Use outlet context. You see? That's a way to do that. So the thing is that this companion can be 0. We understand that. The only downside is you can't use. It's not gonna re-render, you know. It's annoying. You can't use stuff in here from the companion query because it's not resolved. You know what I mean? You could also do this thing, but it's so annoying. Actually, like you can't render cover profile if you don't have a companion, isn't it? Yeah. You can create a separate component in the same file and take that as a companion. Yeah, 100% Elmar. Thank you so much, Elmar VR. That's a good idea, actually. But like I said, I'm already have this stuff, right? I already have this stuff going like this. This is actually what we're rebuilding, right? All this stuff. But this use query. And what's happening? It's actually very. I'm not a good programmer, right? I'm just a good businessman that can program. And I have the companion saved in state, and I don't want to use that. It's like I want to get rid of managing state locally, and I want to use remix. Remix is very nice for that, and it's only remix. React Next doesn't do that. Remix invalidates your stuff if you use it correctly automatically and syncs it with the server. The problem is that I don't want to use a normal loader. I want to use a deferred loader because otherwise we're gonna wait if we click something. If we click on a companion, we need to wait. I want to instantly show a spinner, you know, just for the mobile feeling, actually, for the snappy feeling. Snappy. Das kleine krokodil. Okay, that's that. So now we need to build this chat thing, right? And that's going to be this thing. This is going to be the chat route, which uses this companion. What's going on here? Yeah. I could actually do this real quick and make let's make it. What's the difference between an interface and a type? In type, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. Let's make it a type, I guess. Type. Should it be an interface? Let's make it an interface. Interface companion. Context equals. It's not. That's with types. And we're gonna say the companion. Companion. The thing is, this could be. I don't want to be undefined, right? So I could actually companion contexts. Beautiful. Look at that. So the chat has. Let me see. Let me copy from the thing we already have. Right. It's gonna be. This is the route. It was called the route. Why is it not index? I'm using flat routes. I'm still confused about these things, not gonna lie. So this chat is complex. You have no fucking clue what's going on. We also have the container, which is even more crazier. Stream bitrate is ass. Yeah, I'm streaming from my MacBook, brother. I understand. I will up it. I'm streaming from my MacBook on 3 different platforms over Wi-Fi. GG. Why did you write the folder name ending with plus? Because Flatroutes told me to do so. I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue why, guys. I have no clue. Can I actually up my bitrate instantly, to be honest? Can I do that without breaking the stream? Actually, I can't. I tried. I couldn't. 6 was a max for some reason. I don't know. I think it's Mac. Whoa, okay. Flat route it is. It's flat route. It's remix flat routes. It's this thing. Remix flat routes. This one. Which is a little bit... It's complex. That's the only thing I can say about that. It's complex, but it's kind of better than remix standard thingies. Okay, so this is what we need. This thing. This content loader is something very simple, but I don't think we need... I'm gonna comment it out. When in doubt, comment it out. That's something I learned from my mentor. Nicholas, GGGGG. What is this here? Companion profile covers. What is that hier allemaal? Exclamation mark, 0 exclamation mark URL is like 5 problems in one little thing. If you do this at your job, you're gonna get fired. That's insta fire. Game's over. It's like if they see that, it's done. You're out. You're fucking out, man. But it is what it is. At least I'm the boss of my own, and I can write the things I want to write them. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so this is this thing. This is profile. We don't have profiles, I know. Works like a charm. Look at that. Sunday Adams, the sister of Wednesday. Works like a charm, yeah. If somebody knows how to write this better, guys, look. Look this. You see? This is not good. How? Types. Where's my companion? Here. How can I fix that? Is this... Am I doing this right? Or am I just an idiot? I mean, there is always an idea, but not always, because... I I mean, if I create a companion to save in my database, I have no fucking ID. So how do I do that? Do I need to do this? Or do I need to do something like this? Undefined. How does it work? What's the best way? Teach me. You know what I mean? Teach me. And I will teach you. Mutable benefits. Oh shit. The Twitch homies are basically left behind in the dark. Types for types, interface for describing behavior. Oh shit. Getting banned. But how can you... This guy's name is literally Chaos Twitch Scamu. I mean... why? Hide yourself then. Buy a docking station, man. You know what docking is? Mansoor, I need to ban you. Because do you know what docking means? If two men are docking with each other, do you know what the fuck that is? Cover image, string or null. Not an option with an A. Okay. And why? Why null and not undefined? Because sometimes these images, they are there and sometimes they're not. You know? It's like a virtual. It's a virtual object. It's a virtual object. Quote. I have no fucking clue. Like I said, I don't know nothing. But the thing is, you can do something like maybe null or something. Explicit. But that means that if I create this object, I always need to say, yeah, but the images are 0, right? But I don't want that. I just want to leave these images out and it should work. That's why I have these question marks to be undefined means a variable has been declared. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, null is basically assigned, but it's assigned null. I understand, but I don't want to assign anything. I want to leave it undefined, but I don't want it to. I saw a post from somebody that says, listen, instead of doing this, you do this. And I have no clue why. Didn't test it out, but it is what it is. So, somebody can educate me in the comments. Thank you very much. Because I don't like... What is this? This is insane. Alright. Because I'm 100% sure there is a URL. Just like a companion has an ID in this scope. But if I want to create a companion into the database, I have no idea, so I need to leave it out, you know? So that's why I have this question mark, also with the profile codes and stuff. If that makes sense. If it's not, I'm sorry. So now we are at the daunting task to load the conversation into this box here. So first of all, actually let's get this container in. To be honest, we can actually just put the chat container in from. We're not gonna load. Actually, we need that. Please, can we get rid of these things here? Save, okay. Content loader, let's load it in. Content loader, save. Is conversation loading, and then it needs to have some children here. That's going to be the chat container, which just deleted for no reason at all. Container, this one. And we need probably a context in it. The companion and the conversation makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I think I made some good decisions, isn't it? Companion, and then the conversation, which there is nothing yet. That's fine, because we're gonna keep this true. Const conversation equals slice chat message. Boom, boom. Struggling. Does it work like this? I like the way in Svelte you can actually do like companion and then just like, you know what I mean? Like do this, I think, companion, and it's working. In React you can't. Nonetheless, it is what it is, right? That's... Alright, you see the content loader is here. So now the goal of this whole shenanigans is to make sure the conversation loads, but the conversation is going to get deferred again. And in parallel, we can't do that in parallel, because if you don't know the companion, you cannot, yeah. And if this all gonna work out just like I want it, then I think this is gonna be a good approach. Otherwise, I just I just leave it with use query and call it a fucking day, right? And I can make some other features like, I don't know, voice messages, videos, whatever you want. You know what I mean? Better chat model, HD pics. You know what I mean? I thought you were using HTMX. I'm using HTML. HTMX, guys, HTMX. Well, image with no ID. Yeah, okay, but God, then I need to do an omit thingy everywhere. It's like, okay, that's the play then. Okay, that's good. I will do it like that, but it's like, I thought this JavaScript, TypeScript was a little bit more flexible, but apparently not. By the way, guys, if you wanna do a beta test, you can, right? You go to Fanmade here, boom, make me a billionaire. If you go here to the Discord, click that Discord, and when I'm done streaming, you can just go in some channel on Discord from Fanmade. It doesn't really matter what channel you are. You just DM me, you at me, you just at me, you know, or someone, and I will give you a premium membership with some credits and to test it out, you know. The cool stuff is that these images, each time you refresh, it's loading new ones. You see? It's always random generated. You know? Pretty cool. Here. Haley Welsh is also here. If you want to chat with her, you can. Anyway. Okay. So, how we gonna tackle this thing? We need a loader. Export. Function. Async. Function loader. Request here. Request. Loader function rs. It's not gonna be it, guys. It's not gonna be it, because the thing is, we don't need a fucking loader, brother. It makes no sense what I'm doing, man. It makes no sense to use these fucking loaders. It makes no sense. Because we're using Supabase.
Activate.
So the way I had it was perfect. The way I had it was perfect. Why would you run something on the server if you don't need a fucking server? That's the point of Supabase anyway, right? What was I thinking? And nobody is stopping me. Guys, man. Are you a part of the SEMA community? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm part of the SEMA community. I don't know. That's because you're thinking of loaders as replacement for use query. They're 1% use query, and you can even use use query with loaders. Yeah. So I think the way I load stuff in is perfectly fine, right? let us be honest, I think the way my loader's working is fine. Right? Everything works perfectly fine. The problem is the mutations I do, the chat mutations are so fucking terrible. And I'm keeping everything up in sync. Cindy, listen. I have problem. I have skill issues. Can you help me?
Let's go.
What specific skills are you looking to develop? Let me know. TypeScript, man. Holy shit balls, what the hell is that? But you are still a student. How do you know all of this? How do you write that? Witchcraft? How do you write witchcraft? I'm not a witch, I swear. I'm just a nerdy student who loves coding. You are a coder? It's pretty funny that once you set the tone of message length, it keeps going on these message lengths. So if you keep chatting with a moderate length, it keeps that length as well. Unless you go bunkers, and then it's going to dump a lot of shit here, you know. I've dabbed in Python and Ruby and even a bit of Rust. Holy shit. Do you know that guy with his blue hair and mustache from YouTube? How do you write mustache? Mustache. 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 From YouTube? What the fuck just happened to you, man? What the fuck has just happened to you? What is this? What the... How does he know that? He's quite a chat like that. How is this possible? I'm not gonna lie. I think he's kinda hot. Oh, she doesn't like me. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So now we have some conversation to load, so that's already good. Holy shit, boss, man. She's insulting me. I'm gonna stop this bit with this witchcraft, man. We cannot do this. So mustache. I don't see a mustache either. I think she's talking about another mustache at another location. Ashton, can you please go to Discord and help some guys out if you want 1 week. Yeah, I think I need to. Yeah, it's the way I'm mutating this stuff. I think needs to be refactored. For example, I have this use create companion chat mutation. And you see what's happening, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm setting the message in the conversation cache, which I'm basically not quite sure if you can do that. It's like optimistic stuff. The thing is, I should use fetchers from Remix to do that, so it can automatically invalidate the conversation, re-renders the page with the conversation. The thing is, if I don't use, that's the thing coming right now. If I don't use a loader, it won't. How can I say this? So the thing is, X Calidra. So the thing is, let me draw. So I have my loader here, right? It's a long time that I use this thing. So the loader is here. Loader. Here is my page, right? Page with a conversation. The conversation chat here, you know? Boom. So if I make a new message, what I do right now, if I type in a new message here in the message box, it's going to push that to a resource route, whatever, somewhere in Ouagadougou. And I'm gonna update my local cache and add a new line. Push the message, right? What I want is to not manage this thing in cache, but to let Remix actually, each time the fetcher is in a mutation in a pending state, submitting state, or whatever, not idle state, the persona is typing a message, loader, the beat loader is basically loading, which is fine. It's going to invalidate my loader, and it's going to return the new conversation with a new ad. That's basically what I want. Because the more you're hassling with local state, the more re-renders React is going to do. With everything, it's going. I shot myself in the foot, guys. I'm gonna be honest. What do you say about Discord? Join. You need to be on Discord if you can. Maybe somebody. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. It's good. No worries about it. Which editor is that? Which editor is that? Z. From the shadows. Z mid. Z editor. How do I do that? Something like this. Set. Anyway, but somebody's telling me
when you hear the rhythm, start to move.
because now it's all cached. That's what I want. It's like it's all just. You see, it's. I don't need to do anything. It's like boom, and we are here, right? Cannot type. I'm thinking here. How is this possible, man? How is this even... Is that even my username? It is my username. Maybe... Okay, Benjamin, where is Benjamin? Benjamin, I need your advice. How we gonna fix this? I could just keep it like this and call it a day. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here, but the thing is, it's going. Already regret React. It's gonna be boring anyway. If you use whatever language you use, it's gonna be a bad. It's gonna be boring and frustrating. Whatever you do, doesn't really matter. If you do something for a very long time, consistently, it's gonna be bad. Marriage bad. Friends bad. You know, it's always gonna be boring. It is what it is, man. The trick is to know upfront that it's going to be boring and painful. If you know that upfront, it's gonna be better. So if I'm correct, this where are we loading this conversation from? Oh, it's coming from this index route probably. It is companions and next. That's what I was confused about. What's going on here? Here. Here. I can, to be honest, I can invalidate this query as well, right? Is driving the M3 boring? You know what's boring with the M3 is that you cannot drive it. You cannot drive it as fast as you want. The conversation. I'm thinking here. Decisions. Autobahn. Ja. Wat verdomme! Gonna load the companion in here. This is the outlet, which is gonna load. Which is gonna load. Which is a companion here. So I can use a use query here as well to load the conversation. Why did you switch for remix as well? React, because of React, 100%. I'm not gonna say that React is better than the Svelte thingy, but UI wise, it was the best decision because, yeah, because of all these tools and all these libraries and all that stuff. I'm just don't want to hassle with these things, you know. So yeah, I'm using a stupid React. It doesn't really matter, right? It's just code. I'm just doing my job, you know. I'm just doing my job. Using the tool that's good for it, you know what I mean. Why a lot of people using Remix right now? I think because Remix is a little bit more straightforward to use. And especially just the outlets and the child routes is just amazing because it's all the loaders gonna, if you do it correctly, it's faster. It's way faster than all the others. Just because the way loaders work. Is it the most interesting way? I'm not sure, but it's just good. It's simple, and I'm a simple man. Could be that's gonna be way more complex if they have RSC, you know? I don't know. Thoughts on AI? I changed my mind about AI. I'm liking Zed a lot. It's a very good editor. It's very good. Very good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's crazy. Because why? Look at this. So if I'm open up this one, this is Vim, right? So let's say I have this, right? I'm gonna save. Look how many delay on a save is. You see? It's like why? Why is there like this boom, delay. And it's not even indenting here. What's going on here? Huh? Okay, it's broken. Why is that? What's going on here, man? Okay. That sucks. Bad editor. See, it's like it's instant. You know what I mean? Boom. Vim, not there. And you need to configure it for 24,000 hours. And then you're gonna have maybe something that works. You just install this thing, you press one button and everything works. I think that's a win to me. That means that I need to invalidate each time I make a post with a mutation. Why don't I use fetchers? Why don't I use fetchers? Fetchers, why? Because we don't need to. Could you put your Z Vim config? It's super simple. Wait, how do we do this? Settings actually. But the thing is, I'm gonna use redact private values through the sake of. It's this. That's my config. Take a screenshot. That's the only thing that I have. Oh, key bindings as well, I think. But key bindings are the same. It's here, these are my key bindings. Just a couple. Just some things you're never gonna use, like context stuff. Default, it works. I don't know why, but it works defaultly very well. So, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. Yeah, guys. Is there a way? Is there a way? Remix, outlet, context, and loader. That would be crazy. Some people, somebody has the same fucking problem as me. What the hell is that? Food gun. Is there something like a context and a loader? I don't think so, right? Actually, we can test that in some other loader. Here. What's in a loader? Function folder args, function loader args, loader function args. There is. You got to be kidding me, mate. That would be crazy. If there is a context, I'm happy. How can I test this? What is this? Here. Export, I need to pay and all that stuff. I'm gonna do that. Export async loader. Function, please. I'm confused. Loader here, so we have a request, but we also have a context. I'm gonna use this real quick to see what's going on here. Gonna be a loader function. Something is wrong with this file. This file is, it doesn't. This file doesn't save and it doesn't type hints. This file is broken. This file is broken, bros. What the fuck is this? What are you doing here, motherfucker? Learn it, man! Luckily, I'm good at making money. Luckily! Shit, this is new profiles. What? What's going on here? Okay. Can you give me some information, please? Did I just fucked it up with typing and saving and doing stuff in my folders and everything? What's going on?
There's only embers left in what was a fire.
It locks your terminal. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it's... Oh yeah, it's the loader. I know. Experience comes in. At a certain point of time, experience comes in, you need to return null. That's what it's complaining about. Return null. Right? Okay, cool. You see what I mean? No, but we have no context, bro. Look at that. You know what I mean? There's no context. Oh, but you mean it's a context you need to set yourself? Or who is debating me with there is a context? Because if I have, because they're all probably in they're all in parallel, right? All these loaders they just run all in parallel, so you can never have that. Yeah, it's not a solution. Okay. There is context, Anthony, but it's not gonna save your life. Satch. Server data is not out of concept. I know, but could be. But it can, because I know that these loaders are running in parallel, so there is no fucking way. Okay. No, the thing is that I want to make a preparation for the refactor of the chat here, because this is using this is badly written, and I want to change that, but I want to invalidate this. I want to sync it on the server all the time, you know, instead of manually modifying state. So I want to use the remix loaders to invalidate, to do its thing. What font is that? JetBrains font. JetBrains no legaraturos. You can use cookies, but I don't need that. I can. I can do it in my way. It's my way. Or the highway. Hey. Let me think real quick. Move swiftly. Look. More hidden footprints. Where can I find this? Companions. Conversation. Can we please please do this thing? Bro! It's gonna be small C. Create Supabase server client. This thing with the request. Delete this bullshit. Do that, do that. Const users. Const accounts. Const. But then you need to do it like this all the time. You know, it's not gonna be straightforward anymore. Okay, what's going on? If there is no account, we're gonna return nothing. Oh. It's so quiet here. Bro. Bro toch. Maar hoe toch? Companion ID. You see, this is an ID and I need a fucking ID. And this is the UUID. Het is niet waar, hè. Het is niet waar, hè. I don't like this. I don't like the style. I don't like the style of the defer. But it's an experiment, okay? Sometimes we need to explore. We are adventurers, explorers. Where is this other page? For fucking sake, mate. It's here. This one. Ah. Suspense. Save this thing. Copy it over. Here. Can we paste this? Huh? Suspense. It's gonna be very hard to watch, I'm gonna lie, but it is what it is. Can we actually import this bullshit? Very hard to watch. This is from React, that's fine. Shit again. Actually, to be honest. Look at that. Size. I don't know. 20, 22. Hey, but wait a minute. So what happens if we because the layout, but then there's the outlet, but it's probably gonna block until all loaders are completed from the server and then return the page. Makes sense. This seems like a very complex way to do things. So the way I had it just worked fine. So I'm not quite sure whether I need to reinvent the wheel. Well, not reinvent, but use another method. Just for the sake of being brave. Huh. I don't know, bro. You tell me. Type of loaders, just like that. The thing is, we need to resolve this, And we're gonna say here, boom, boom, paste that in, so we don't need a content loader anymore. Conversation. Conversation. Dyslexic, I know. How do we do that? Some the shenanigans. Actually, can we do this? Come on, react! What is his companion? That's this guy. Oh yeah. Yes. Question mark, just for the sake of. This is that's not the profiles, right? Now we are in profiles. An unexpected error occurred. Hoza! Yeah, Sunday's idea is 1. So, just so you know. Just so you know, brother. Holy crap. Use chat context must be within a chat provided. I understand. 100%. 100%, brother. It's working. It's actually working. The thing is that we use some stuff from here. Where is this chat context? Here, scroll to last element. You know what? Fuck this. We don't scroll to the last element. But now it's gonna complain because it cannot find scroll to the last element. Damn. A rabbit hole, huh? How can I quickly, swiftly test this? How can I do this? Scroll to last element. Maybe. Maybe that's a, maybe it's, if we are lucky. If we are lucky. Reading profile covers. Yeah, the persona is in. Look at this, guys. Use companion. This is all over the fucking place. Of course, so companion is not set in cache anymore, right? It doesn't need to. And that's what I was talking about. This is the I have this hook, the use companion hook, which gets the companion from the query cache companion based on the UUID. So I don't need to pass in the companion in every single fucking object that I'm using. Works fine. But I think the more he's gonna use that, the more components are gonna be. I mean, is this how it is used to be? I cannot imagine that this is a correct play here. Using it from cache all the time. It's like, I don't know. Twitch Turkey, what are you trying to do? Get rid of use remix loaders instead of use query. For these parts here. There's all use query, all this stuff. So everything. But I want to use remix loaders because even for the images, It's so fast, you know. That's why we need to have these deferred loaders, so we don't need to wait. Actually, I could just make it like a simple fucking single page application, call it a fucking day, to be honest. I believe that's exact mistake. That's what I want to see again. I believe Benjamin, which I have on a high level in my circle of trust, right? I believe use query is superior to remix loaders unless you need SSR, which you obviously don't. Thank you very much, Benjamin. That's what I need. You don't need Justin for anything. No, you don't need. I'm using it like this with use query. Works well. Works well. Yeah, not any problems. I use Zustent for example, app dialog. My app dialog is a Zustent store. It's this thing. It stores my dialog and it stores the image. No, this is a login. This one. It does some stuff. It's basically the dialogues that happen if you, for example, these dialogues, and if you click her and you see all that stuff, or you are out of messages because you have free messages and free images you can make. I'm using a dialogue. Why? So I can set the image based on the persona you're chatting with. Except login. To be honest. This is fine. All fine, baby. But I have too much credits, you know, so I cannot show you. Yeah, it's because we deleted some stuff. Okay. But Benjamin, the thing is, that I'm gonna show you something. You seem like a good guy that can help me out with some ideas. Let's see which container. I don't need this chat container actually. Use create companion mutation. So what I do after I did that, I'm trying to set it directly. Do you think it's better to just leave it out and re-invalidate the conversations query? You don't. You mutate and invalidate cache. Okay. Okay. Mutate, invalidate. Okay. Okay, that's. I don't know these things, man. I swear to God, I have no fucking clue. How can I know? Now I know. Okay, so we invalidate this thing. So that basically means that we can still have the mutation is typing thingy, right? Because it's actually the same thing. As long as we are mutating, pending, and all that stuff. What would you suggest with the persona? For example, AI message. It's going to be chat message. So you see what's happening. I have a message, which is a wrapper. It checks, is it a user? Render a user. If it's AI, render the AI. If it's an AI message, check. You see, I'm using all these hooks and all the state. Use companion, which is, again, this thing. You see? So I don't need to pause it all the time. I need to check it. I need to check the image. And then I need to render an image. Render an image with a completed message. render a message with a completed image or a polling image. So it's pretty complex, and because I needed to prop drill everything, I made this. I don't even know if it is legit. Probably get fired in another company, but the thing is, it works. It's pretty complex because you can. Because I'm gonna actually. Actually, I can stash. Well, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna do this approach. It was a good exercise. I learned a lot. That's how you learn, by making mistakes, listening to feedback. Why don't you move those hooks to Zustand then? Because you don't need Zustand, because Zustand, because you have used query, which is actually a store on itself, right? It's a store on itself, that you can mutate. You can mutate the store in cache, but I don't think that's a good idea. But and you see this use persona companion. I can actually make it better because right now I give it a UUID, so I could delete this UUID. And I could do something like const UUID is going to be use params. Boom, just like this, right? And do it like that. That would be even better. That would be a better hook, let us be honest. Because I'm a hooker, you know? No, it's not good. Breaking the rules. I think this is perfectly valid because that's what I'm using, right? That's what I'm using as chat message. Look at that. Chat message. That's what I'm doing here. Getting the params. You see? Getting the params. And then putting the params and use companion. So now I do this. Delete that. Use profile cover. The same problem. Use companion. Look at that. Making everything simpler. Look at this. Shit. Fuck. What is this? Oh yeah, holy crap, this is so nasty, man. Shit, don't watch this code. Anyway, you know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm getting? I recommend to use params only on page components, 100%. 100%. I know that, but still, it's so easy to do that. If you ever have two UIDs in a URL and you mix up the order, you may be pulling data from a source whose ID is not correct. That's true. The only reason why I have UUIDs is to prevent users from trying to guess stuff, you know? And you could say you could use companions slug, but the problem is then you need to, users can have the same name. Because my companions are private. You have the prefab companions, my companions, your companions, or these are private. So if I want to call him, I don't know, Anna Marie, and you also want to do that, you have a problem. So that's why I'm using these UUIDs. Bro, I don't want to save this, man. Listen to me. Okay, so what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn? Use query, especially because we don't need the server, right? There is nothing that we need to do on the server. We don't need to access some kind of environment variable. We don't need to access something on the server. We don't need a database as well because we have Supabase. So why would we use loaders if we have Nothing on the server. Makes a lot of sense. Use a suspense query. What's that? Yeah, but the thing is, I don't need these loaders because I don't need to be on the server. You know, I don't need to be on the server. If I don't need to be on the server, there is no. The only thing I would use a loader for is because then it can. It's gonna be fine, brother. All good, baby. I'm hungry, bro. So broskies, listen. If you wanna beta test this, join the Discord from Fanmade. You can go to the website Fanmade AI, click on Discord, and DM me there or at me or whatever, poke me, and I will give you premium and some credits so you can test it. That would be cool, isn't it? Because, yeah, why not? You can use client loaders, I know, but why are you confusing me again? Why are you confusing me again with the client loaders? That I know you can use client loaders, but you still need to defer client loaders, which brings us back to the. I'm thinking, should we use client loaders? I don't know. I'm confused. It works. Everything just works. Man, I was clicking on her, on Fanmade, on the... It's difficult because I have some images that are not safe for work, you know? So I need to be very careful that I don't get banned or something. It will not solve your current issues. ARM client loaders a weak replacement for use query. But there is not really an issue. It's not really an issue. I'm thinking about a Turkish word. Everything is tamam. But I right now what's happening is I need to close production and go local because local I don't have. What's going on? Local I don't have problems. So each time I send a message, I'm basically updating everything in memory. Instead of invalidating, I'm updating this in memory. And I was thinking, okay, let's not do that and let's use remix loaders. And let everything just be synced from the backend and we don't automatically just that, right? And then I thought, okay, then I will use remix loaders. I will get rid of use query. Of course, use query can do the same, but we're writing it in remix, so why the fuck won't you use these functionality, right? But then loaders, then you need to defer your loaders because otherwise you're gonna be blocked. which is already a little bit of a silly solution. They require a different mental model. Exactly, and I'm ready for that. I like that. I like the mental model of the loaders. Maybe the client loader is our solution. On only one condition. There is only one condition. The client loader is a solution. If it needs to have probably all in parallel, probably, right? I was thinking if I have my chat route, if I have my let me draw it. So I have a page, right? In this page, I'm gonna have, this is gonna be the same for companion, right? Navigation. Listen to me very carefully, guys. We are engineering here. Navigation, right? And here is an outlet. Outlet / child route, right? Let's get rendered here, right? So on /index on the layout, I'm gonna fetch my companion because I need to fetch it for every single subroute that there is. Profile, gallery, chat, whatever. And on a subroute, I'm gonna fetch the conversation based on the companion ID, the images based on the companion ID, profile information based on the companion ID. What I want is that, okay, if I load my companion and I have my companion loaded and then I need to do an outlet here, then I want my companion that's loaded, I want to pass that to the context of my child routes. That works with the outlet context. But I want that to have that in my loader as well, right? You know what I mean? Because otherwise I need to query it again based on the ID, because I already have it. You know what I mean? So maybe a client loader has access to a context. I have no fucking clue. That needs to be. But I think that each loader, if it's a client loader or a server loader in Remix, is running in parallel. So if you have 10, 20 loaders on sub routes, they are going to load in parallel. That's what I think. Is that true or is that not? Who can basically bust this myth or confirm this? 3 messages up here. Please read in order. It might clear things up. Yeah, I know, but it's like it's annoying sometimes to read. This is why you don't replace local cache. You didn't do it 10 years ago. Shouldn't do it now. 10 seconds start this. Then it's important. Tier mode is on. Seriously. Okay, you're not talking to me. Okay, that's good to know because like. Okay, everything works fine. I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I just wanna. Sometimes you write code and it doesn't feel good in yourself, and then you know. Okay, correct. Routes are standalone. Child route doesn't know about your parent because they are exactly that, parallel. This is my main complaint with Remix. No, that's actually the benefit of Remix, guys. That's why it's good. Because you can render this thing separately. This thing. That's why it's fast, because you query them in parallel, right? But I'm just... I will read a little bit more about client loader and see if it can. If you need to run your client loader during hydration on the initial document request, you can opt for setting client loader hydrate. That's what we could do. Right? We could set it to client loader hydrate. True. It's going to use the initial document request as well. You defer because you need to defer, because otherwise you're gonna... Why would you even defer that if it's a client loader? But I had some problems with client loader where it still waits until the route completely loads, until your client loader is loaded, which we don't want, right? Server functions will face these issues, but for now it's a bit of a headache. How can I not copy this link? Nine 9188. Bro. Loaders are called in parallel, yeah, I know that. So they cannot block each other or provide other data, in especially cases you need ID from a parent loader, you will get that via the URL parent, 100%, yeah. I think that's a big benefit. I think that's really a benefit of... Leaf routes, what is that? What are leaf routes? Can somebody explain this? Use route loaded data. Scroll a bit down. Oh. For anyone coming here, it's now a part of Remix to do this. Import function some components const user is use route loader data. Route loader data. Okay. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, but the thing is... Yeah, component, you see the guy is he's at the point where I was. He's at that point, he's in the point of... Yeah, now these guys are using effects. AK, use query, right? AK, you don't use the loaders because you can't use effect or use query or something.
Just one of these days, you're gonna get paid. Better watch your back.
I'm gonna read a little bit more about that. I have solved this with caching.
You don't. You know I don't play. You know I don't.
Dat is daar allemaal.
It's gonna get. It's personal. Better watch your back. It's gonna get.
Boys,
It's gonna get personal.
I'm gonna eat. I'm very hungry. Chicken, potatoes, and green herbs, green vegetables, and then I will continue my work offline, of course. Yeah, some other stuff, probably some other stuff. Anyway, all right, cool. Thanks everybody. This was for me a very interesting learning journey. Sometimes it is, right? I could just leave it like it is because it works like it is. It's fine. But sometimes you question yourself. Hey, is this actually a really good approach? And the moment you think, if you think something is maybe not good, it's not good, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't think it. So yeah, I would say back to the lab and change this stuff a little bit up. Because I can leave it like this and keep on building and building and building features, dumping features on each other, and at a certain point of time, yeah, you're gonna be in big trouble. So if you, right now it's kinda okay-ish, so I still can easily make it good without too much pain. And then I can move on and continue. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one. Fanmade AI. Beta testing. Join Discord. Love you all. Mwah. Guru.